We will call the regular meeting to order for Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. As we gather, we are reminded that the town of Bonnyville is situated on Treaty 6 land that is steeped in rich Indigenous history and is the traditional homeland and home to First Nation and Métis people today. We respect the histories, languages, and cultures of First Nation, Métis, and all First People of Canada whose presence continues to enrich our community. Before us, we have an agenda. Do we have any additions or deletions to the agenda?
Nothing from administration, Your Worship.
A motion to approve then, as presented.
I will move adoption of the agenda as presented.
All in favor? Carried. Next, we have the meeting minutes from February 25th, 2025. Any changes? Seeing none. Look for a motion to approve then, please, as presented. Councillor Blanchette?
I'll move adoption of the minutes as presented.
All in favor? Carried. First item of business, temporary borrowing bylaw.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. The town is required to pass the temporary borrowing bylaw annually for the purpose of financing operating expenditures should the need arise. The amount of the maximum borrowing contained in bylaw number 1594-25 is $2.562 million, which is unchanged from last year's authorized amount. Bylaw number 1563-24 will be repealed with the passage of this new bylaw. The $2.5 million is well below the $8.7 million that the town is permitted to borrow under the MGA. Currently, we do not anticipate having to borrow for operating. Administration is recommending that Council provide 3 readings to bylaw number 1594-25, the temporary borrowing bylaw.
All right, thank you. Are there any questions to administration on this request? Councillor Sharoon?
Just a quick question through to administration. So in the amounts that you have for borrowing, that's the same, that hasn't changed. We're just leaving it the same?
That's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, sorry. Any other questions for administration? All right, we're looking for 3 readings this evening, please. Councillor McAvoy?
I will move first reading of bylaw 1594-25, the temporary borrowing bylaw.
All in favor? Carried. Motion for second reading. Councillor Johnson?
I'll provide second reading of bylaw number 1594-25, temporary borrowing bylaw.
Thank you. All in favor? Carried. Motion to proceed to third reading, please. Councillor Sharoon?
I move the third reading of bylaw number 1594-25. Proceed to third reading.
All in favor? Carried. And I'll get a motion for the third and final reading. Councillor Kushner.
Thanks, Madam Mayor. I will make the third and final reading to bylaw 1594-25.
Thank you. All in favor? Carried. All right, next we have a funding request from the Lakeland Lacrosse Lakeland Ice Melter Tournament.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Attached is an event grant program application from the Lakeland Lacrosse Association requesting funding in the amount of $25,000 for the 12th annual Ice Melter Tournament being held in Bonnyville at the C2 Center from May 9th to 11th. If approved, the funding would help assist with costs for floor rental, referee fees, advertising, Heart and Hustle, and the MVP prizes. They are hoping to include tournament t-shirts with sponsors displayed on the back of the shirts, and are also seeking promotional items for the welcome packages and items for the 50-50 raffle. This tournament will host teams from across the province in divisions ranging from U7 to U17, and they are expecting approximately 1,000 athletes and their families. Last year, Council approved $2,000 towards this ice melter tournament. Administration is recommending that Council approve a sponsorship at the Legacy Partner sponsorship level in the amount of $5,000 for the Lakeland Lacrosse Association for their ice melter tournament.
Okay, thank you. Any questions, comments for administration? Counselor Blanchett?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Through to administration, I see that the request is $25,000. Can you maybe explain what the rationale is for the recommendation for 5,000?
Thank you. We looked at the sponsorship levels in the back, and the legacy sponsor is the highest sponsor. It ranges from 5,000 to 10,000. Last year, the tournament was held 20% in Bonnyville with the 80% in Cold Lake. This year, they're expecting more of the tournament to be in Bonnyville, but they do not have all of the floor space and rental, not approved, finalized yet. So just a basic legacy level sponsor is why administration picked that.
Thank you. Any other questions? All right. What say you, council? We are looking for a decision on the recommendation or any other recommendation. Councilor McAvoy?
Based on what we did last year and that there will be more going on in Bonnyville this year than last year, I have no problem moving the staff recommendation for $5,000.
That's a motion?
So I will move the council sponsor the legacy partner sponsorship level at the amount of $5,000 for the Lakeland Lacrosse Association for their ice melter tournament, and direct staff to provide
Another sponsor?
donations for the raffles and everything else.
Okay.
The merch and stuff.
Good, okay. Thank you, Councillor McAvoy. Any questions on the motion?
No, I'll just add one comment. I would agree with the motion. Just based on what we sponsor other events for, it kind of falls within that. 25 is way above anything that we do for any other sports team, so I'm good with the 5.
Good, excellent. All right, so motion on the floor. All in favor? That's carried. Pardon me. Okay, committee reports. We'll start with Councillor Kushner, please.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Short and sweet this time. February 13th, we're here in Council Chambers, Emergency Trends and Municipal Law. February 14th and 15th, I had the honor of announcing at the Ronald McDonald Hockey Tournament. Raised over $200,000 this time, so that was really good. March 3rd, had a community policing meeting, and March 4th, here in Council Chambers, we had the hospital gala video and photos, and that's all I got.
Okay, mine's short and sweet. January 30th, because I missed a couple of meetings. I attended the Downtown Urban Design Project open house. On the 4th of March, I attended the hospital gala photo op and video that was done here, preparing for the upcoming silver anniversary hospital gala. On the 10th, I attended the Bonnyville Medical Professional Recruitment and Retention Committee meeting, which was very encouraging what we're hearing. There's a lot of the issues are starting to get worked out. They're not all worked out yet, but we're moving forward. There are some new doctors starting and the possibility of a second pediatrician, which will really go a long way in the community. And the University of Calgary nursing program is moving forward very quickly. And then also on the 10th, I started the Assessment Review Board week-long training course. And that's it.
Okay. February 27th, in my capacity with FCSS Association, I met with members of the RMA board and their executive team about some potential joint advocacy efforts. Then I attended the embargoed budget briefing, followed by Bonnyville and District FCSS board meeting. February 28th, the Alberta Council Budget 2025 webinar, then the Victor and Get Sportsman dinner that evening. March 4th, the content filming for Bonnyville Health Foundation's gala, followed by a library board meeting. March 5th, a Bonnyville Wellness Coalition meeting, March 7th, a meeting with the Community Development Unit for the Government of Alberta to review the FCSS Association strat plan. And then this morning, I had a meeting with a company in the city called Digital Link who requested an interview so that they could spotlight FCSS as their in their not-for-profit section of their newsletter. And that is all for me.
Okay, awesome. So for myself, on February 28th, I attended the GOA budget webinar from Alberta Council. Also on the 28th, attended the Victor Rangat Sportsman Dinner. On March 4th, I was honored to go to École de Beaulac for the flag raising for Francophone Month. On March 6th and 7th, attended the AB Muni Spring Leaders Caucus. March 10th, we had a medical professionals recruitment meeting. Today, I attended a police governance webinar. I learned a lot. And also, I had a meeting through ABMA with the Government of Quebec, and we were just approved for a project with some municipalities there, so all good news there, and yes, we'll get to work.
Okay, thank you, Madam Mayor. On the 13th of February, I had the Emerging Trends in Municipal Law. On the 14th, we met with Sarah at HR Solutions in regards to our CAO recruitment process. Also honored on the 14th and 15th to announce at the Ronald McDonald House what a great bunch of people. In addition to Councillor Kushner's comments, there were 48 teams representing 750 players, 84 games in 4 communities. Very well run, on time, perfect venue, everything was great. On February 27th and 28th, I attended Alberta Care. Some good news coming in the next few weeks on that. I'll keep you posted. After that was the Victor Memorial Sports Dinner. On March 5th, I attended the President's Summit. In that evening, we attended a meeting with Alberta Mid-Sized Towns and Mayors. They are a solution-based organization focusing on small towns, so there'll be something more coming on that. And on the 6th and 7th, I attended the Municipal Leaders Caucus as well. And that's it.
All right, so February 27th, I had an FCSS board meeting. February 28th, I was in council chambers for the budget summary from Alberta Council. March the 3rd, we had a C2 board meeting. March the 4th, hospital gala video photo shoot that we did. March the 6th, I attended the FASD presentation that they had put on, and it was excellent. And that was put on by the FRN here at FCSS, and was a fantastic presentation. I was glad I made the time to go. And then March the 10th, which was last night, we had an Ohana board meeting. And I also want to throw out a quick congratulations to our Ukrainian dancers for their gold medal win in Smoky Lake. They won a couple of different awards, including our very own Councillor Sharoon, who was the Shine Award for stage presence. So just like here, you shine. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Just to encourage everybody to come out to the Family Fun Day that's happening this Saturday.
And if I can just add one more, the invitation to the St. John's Church hoedown, I believe that's the same evening as the Hearts for Healthcare Gala in Coal Lake.
I'll make the motion to adjourn.